Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Today we're gonna be cooking a brisket chili with our leftover brisket. All right, welcome back to the channel, everybody. Welcome back. So today, y'all, we're gonna be doing a video. I got some leftover brisket. What I like to do with the leftover brisket is I like to make meals with it, because why let it go to waste? So right now, let's see here. We got about, I don't know, a bowl full of chopped brisket. There was some slices in there too. I just cut them up too. Didn't heat it up yet. Then we got all your ingredients right here. We're gonna be making a homemade chili today. I guess I could have bought the seasonings, you know, the chili packet, but it's all good. We got some chili beans, tomato paste, chili tomatoes. We got some beef broth, chili powder, paprika, some hot chili beans, and some ground cumin. Then we got some jalapenos. I'm gonna put one jalapeno inside, probably this little one. An onion, put it inside. The green onions gonna go on top along with the cheese. And we're gonna be making some cornbread as well, y'all. So yeah. So for this, I'm gonna go ahead and get the cornbread made first, because that's gonna be pretty easy. We're gonna go ahead and get that whipped up right now. Oops. Get that water out the bowl. So for your cornbread, you're gonna preheat your oven for 400. We already got that going right now. You're gonna mix the cornbread mix. I got the Martha cornbread mix with milk and an egg. 1 egg and a half a cup of milk. We're gonna beat that in a small bowl and we're gonna bake it for about 20 minutes, 17 to 20 minutes on 400. I already got the oven pretty much heated. So we're just gonna go straight in like that. Let me see something real quick, y'all. All right. All right, so boom, a half a cup of milk. Y'all, I got the whole cup, but it's all good. We just gonna measure it out. I guess I could have got a little half cup in there. That's about a half right there. And we're gonna get this mixed up. Y'all, and I guess I could have used a mixer too, but it's all good. This shouldn't take that long, so. I don't know about y'all, but I love to eat my cornbread with the chili. And this chili, y'all, it's gonna be different from the one y'all see online all the time. I know y'all be getting tired of seeing the brisket chili quotes made with ground beef, which is chili, which is brisket, but at the same time, y'all, why not make it with the brisket that you already got? All right. All right, boom. So that's good. Let me get this milk put up. All right. That look good to me. So next, we're gonna get some butter in this pan over here. Now, y'all, the recipe don't say butter at all, but you know, I like to put a little butter in the pan. Cause why not? And I had this pan on the stove heating up for a little bit, y'all. So it should, yeah, there we go. It's a little hot, but I'm gonna throw it in the oven for a few seconds and let this butter finish sizzling down real quick. So this brisket, all right. So that butter is good and halfway melted, y'all. Now we gonna get this cornbread poured in the bowl. Ooh, it's hot. Boom. Now, wash this spoon off because I had put it in the sink. So we're gonna go ahead and get this a pour. And then we're gonna heat this up. So yeah, I want to put some honey in here. I don't think I'll do that. I think I'll say that for when the video is done. All right, so we're gonna see. All right, y'all, so we got that ready. Let's go ahead and drop it in the oven for about 17 to 22 minutes. Let's try this for the third time. So we got the cornbread in the oven. Cornbread is in the oven, y'all. We finna go ahead and chop up this first jalapeno. I already did get it washed up. This jalapeno in the oven, I'm gonna go ahead and get them cooked first. So we just gonna chop this up. Come on now. Fuck it. Y'all, I'm actually gonna leave the seeds in here too. Let me see something. I'm gonna leave the seeds in here. So it can take a little spice. Y'all, I know my jalapeno is all over the place. Don't judge. All right, well, so we're gonna get that one to the side. Ooh. Yeah. We're gonna throw this to the side. Alright. Now we're gonna get this onion cut. Again, y'all don't judge my cutting skills. I'm not a chef. I just like to cook. Alright. I'm gonna use a whole onion. I actually like onions, so. Ooh. I should have did it this way in the first place. Y'all, I really don't care if it's ugly. So if you care about it, your onion looking nice, just go ahead and make it look as nice as you want it to. But for me, I'm just doing something real quick. So I'm really not worried about it. I just want to get them cut up as fast as I can. Ooh, it's starting to burn. Alright. So we're going to take all of these. Sheesh. Alright, y'all. So we're going to start this with cooking some liquid gold, aka some beef tallow. We're going to put a little bit of it down in there. Dang, that motherfucker hot. Boom. Get a little bit of that in there. Yo, I got this pan hot. I just turned it down a little bit though. Anyways, go ahead and get the onions in there. Oh. Onions and jalapenos in there. Let them start cooking up. Oh my God, it smells so good already. Get that in there real good. Next, we're gonna put in a cup of beef broth. This stuff on. Oh, 1 cup of beef broth. Get that down a little bit. Give it a little mix. All right. Once that start heating up, we're gonna add the seasonings in there. About a tablespoon of chili powder. Tablespoon of cumin. And then about a teaspoon or a tablespoon of paprika. I don't want to do too much paprika because I already got some on the brisket. So, a little bit. Then you're going to get out of mix. This whole time though, y'all, we're gonna let this keep heating up. Oh my God, it's smelling so good. Check on that cornbread. One. Alright, now we're gonna add some tomato paste, about a half a cup. Ooh. Half a cup of tomato paste. We want the whole thing of tomatoes with the juices. Yes, sir. It's hot. Alright, y'all. So the cornbread is done. We're gonna sit that out right there. Throw some water on it while that's cooking up. Turn that oven off. Don't forget to turn off that oven. Oops. Yes, sir. Alright, y'all. So apparently the stove was too hot. But the next thing we're gonna do, I'm gonna add a little bit more beef broth. So go ahead and make that a little more, a little less thick. We're gonna go ahead and get our beans added in. I'm gonna leave the juices in these too. Alright. Alright, y'all. The cornbread is already ready. And we're gonna add in our chili meat, our mixed chili beans. And finally, we're gonna add in our brisket. Ooh. Alright, y'all. Now we're gonna give this a stir. Oh, yeah. Y'all, there's some chunky pieces in there and some regular pieces. I should have got a bell pepper, but the ones at the store did not look the best. So we didn't get none. We'll be good with the jalapeno in there. And if you don't like as many beans as in your chili, just don't add no beans, or add one can. But me, I like beans in mine, so I went ahead and added a little more. Now I think I'm gonna add a little bit more water. A little bit of water. And then let this cool down. Let this simmer for a little bit. Let's see. So hot. Y'all, this smells so good over here. We're gonna add a little more. I just added a little more just to get it to the consistency that I want it, which is kind of a wet. Oh my God, it smells so good though. Yeah, that's it right here. Sheesh. All right, so we got that mixed up pretty good. Got the consistency that is right, or that is right for me. Remember, always do it to your consistency. If you want to, make it a little thicker, then don't put as much beef stock. I could have added some water, but I wanted to add something with a little bit of flavor. So while that's simmering, we're gonna leave it in there for about 10 minutes. Y'all seen the color is ready? Y'all seen the cornbread is ready. So we go ahead and clean up this mess. All right, y'all. So let's go ahead. All right, we back. Let's go ahead and get these toppings cut up, y'all. So as y'all see, we're gonna do a little green onion, jalapenos, sour cream, and cheese on top. Boom. Now we're gonna get this jalapeno cut up. Let's slice these real thin because I'm gonna throw them on top. It's like a garnish. Alright, so we got our jalapenos and our onions cut up. Now, let's put this in a bowl. Alright, y'all, so it's been about 10-15 minutes. Looking like everything done. So we're gonna go ahead and get this put together. Let's see. So what you want to do first is grab you some of that cornbread. Throw that at the bottom. I'm gonna grab the whole row for mine. Yeah. All right, y'all. You want to take your chili. Ooh. Make sure you turn the stove off. All right. Next thing we're gonna do is get some cheese. And again, this is all preference. Throw as much cheese as you want on there. It should be hot and juicy for you right now.
Hold up.
All right, so after you got the cheese on there, go ahead and throw you some sour cream. All right, y'all. Let me get this put up. This is what it's gonna look like when you get done. Oof. Let me get a close up. Let me do something really quick. Here we go, y'all. First try, first bite. Oh my God. Y'all not even playing. I can sell this shit right now.
You smart. You very smart.
Oh my God. It's so good. Whoever made this need their ass whoop. Thank y'all so much for watching. If you're new here, make sure you go ahead and like the video. Subscribe to the channel for new videos dropping out every week. You never know when. We trying to be pretty consistent. If you're not new here, welcome back, y'all. We very happy to have you here. And y'all, thank you for watching this video. I'm finna go in on this chili. I don't know about y'all. Ooh, look at that. Oh my God. Until next time, y'all.